Welcome back. In today's lesson, we're going to learn the basics of the 12-bar blues. We're going to be playing in the key of C. So for the right hand, we're going to learn 3 chords, and in the left hand, we're going to learn a simple blues pattern. Let's get to work. So the first chord we're going to learn, since we're in the key of C, is the C chord. And those are your 3 notes, C, E, and G. The next chord, which is the 4 chord we call it in the 12-bar blues, is the F chord. Now you can play an F chord like this, F, A, and C, but it's a big jump to get from here to here. So what we're going to do is play an inversion of the F chord. We're going to use the same 3 notes, but we're just going to stack them differently. So here's our C chord, and we're going to build an F chord from this C. Third finger moves up to F, and the G moves up to A. And that's what we call an F inversion chord. Alright, now let's get back to the C chord. That's our 1 chord. And now the 5 chord in the 12-bar blues in the key of C is G. And we're going to play G as an inversion also. You can play G up here, G, B, D, but that's also a big leap. It doesn't sound really good. So if we're on C, we're going to play the closest notes that we can to keep it smooth. Thumb's going to go down to B, just like that. 2 is going to be on D, and 5's on G. And there's your G inversion chord. Those are the 3 chords. We have C, F, G, and back to C. So for the 12-bar blues, we've got 4 measures of C, 2 measures of F, 2 measures of C again, then 1 measure of G, 1 measure of F, and then 2 measures of C. And that's all we do, and it just keeps repeating. Eventually you can improvise a solo over it, or another instrument can play over it, or can sing over it, but that's the basics of the 12-bar blues. So now let's try a really simple bass pattern with our left hand. I'm going to have pinky on C and 2 on G, and I'm just going to stretch that thumb up 1 note to A, and really slow. Here's 1 measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 1 measure. So let's try that again in slow motion. Here's our C, here's our 2 on G, and our thumb on A is where we're going to stretch. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep going. Second measure. 2, 2, 3, 4. And the third measure. 3, 2, 3, 4. And get 1 more. 4, 2, 3, 4. Now we've got to move up to F. And for the F pattern, we have pinky on F, 2 on C, and the stretching note is D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Now we're going to go back. 2 measures of C again. You already know this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to go up for that 1 measure of G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go down 1 measure of F. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to C for 2 more measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was our 12-bar blue progression. Now we're going to add the right hand to that. To make it simple, we're just going to play a C chord on every measure, on the downbeat of every measure. And then when it goes to F, then we're going to add the F chord, and so on and so forth. So let's give it a shot. Here's our C chord. Here's our pattern in the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 2, 2, 3, 4. Here it is again. 3, 2, 3, 4, and 4. Good. Get ready to move to F, and here's your inversion. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3. Good. Let's go back to C for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing. Now here's where we go to the G. 2, 3, and down to the F. 2, 3, 4, and back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, let's change it up. Let's change the rhythm in the right hand, just a little different. 1, 2, 3, can change that rhythm however you like. I'm just giving you 2 examples of simple ways to learn how to get into the basics of the 12-bar blues. Now, if you wanted to learn how to play a solo over that or improvise a solo over that, watch this video, and that's going to explain to you the C blues scale, and that's going to work great over this blues pattern. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. See you at the next one.